It's time to ask the Magic 8 Ball what's coming up at E3. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our top 10 predictions for E3 2018.
Thank you very much, everyone. It's an absolute honor to be here at E3.
For more gaming videos, check out our new spin-off channel, Mojo Plays, for in-depth reviews, thoughtful video essays, detailed character origins, and insightful commentary. Mojo Plays, games smarter. For this list, we're naming our predictions for what will happen at E3 2018. We are definitely not saying that every prediction will happen, but a few of them are bound to happen, right? Oh, and just to get this out of the way, yeah, there's definitely going to be new characters revealed for the new Smash Bros. That's a given, since Nintendo will be focusing on Smash Bros. For most of E3, so come on. Number 10, a battle royale of battle royales.
Oh!
Ever since PUBG and Fortnite exploded, almost every major game publisher has had their eyes set on the battle royale scene. Activision is ditching single-player campaigns for Call of Duty Black Ops 4 and adding, of course, a battle royale mode. But they won't be the only ones hopping on that bandwagon. As part of their move into making live service games, we would not be surprised if Ubisoft announced a battle royale mode for The Division 2. That being said, we have a strong hunch that the phrase battle royale is going to get thrown around a lot at E3 this year. It isn't exactly a good thing though, as the market is already getting oversaturated. Tread lightly, guys. Number 9, Jak and Daxter returns.
That's the last time I ever touch any stupid precursor crap!
Sony has been on a roll lately with bringing back classic franchises for the new generation. Ratchet & Clank was a moderate success, and God of War has been a major hit critically and commercially. So, what Sony franchise will be making a comeback at E3 2018? Our money's on Jak and Daxter. The duo's return would be long overdue since there hasn't been a new game in the series since 2009's The Lost Frontier. Maybe all those PS4 ports are for some kind of test marketing? We sure hope so.
Hang on, Dax. It's gonna be close.
Number 8, Halo 6. Sure, we've had Halo Wars 2 last year, and an arcade game recently announced that not a lot of people will get to play, but the main series hasn't been that active lately. The Halo franchise has been surprisingly dormant for the last few years. Seriously, Halo 5 Guardians came out back in 2015, and since then we haven't heard much. Given the amount of time that's passed, we can only assume that 343 Industries and Microsoft Studios are cooking up something. While 343 has implied that Halo 6 won't be released in 2018, that doesn't mean they won't show us something at E3. Microsoft definitely needs a win these days.
Assassination.
Number 7, Pokemon on Switch. Nintendo has been hitting it out of the park with the Nintendo Switch. Of course, since the Switch is both a home console and a portable handheld, it didn't take long for fans to start asking about Pokemon. As curious as we are to see the rumored Pokemon Stars, we're confident that a Pokemon game on the Switch will probably be shown at E3. Tsunekazu Ishihara announced that Game Freak is working on a core Pokemon RPG for the Switch, so you teased us last year, guys. It's time to put out.
It may not release for more than a year, but we hope you'll look forward to it all the same.
Number 6, gameplay for Death Stranding.
Breathe, enjoy.
Okay, we know we predicted this for last year's E3, but Death Stranding gameplay has to be at this year's E3, right? So far, we know that Death Stranding is boasting a talented cast, with the likes of Norman Reedus, Guillermo del Toro, Mads Mikkelsen, Troy Baker, and Emily O'Brien. Then there's the fact that Kojima Productions will be collaborating with Guerrilla Games, who are allowing the studio to utilize the Decima engine. On top of that, Sean Layden, president of Sony Interactive Entertainment America, confirmed in June 2017 that a playable alpha build of the game exists. So, knowing all of that, there's gotta be something they can show, right? Right? Number 5, Bloodborne 2 confirmed. Ever since Shadows Die Twice debuted at the Game Awards last year, the internet rumor mill has been hard at work, claiming it either is or isn't a teaser for Bloodborne 2. Even if this video hadn't been released, we'd still think that Bloodborne 2 will be revealed at Sony's E3 briefing this year, given the success of the first game. It's been 3 years since Bloodborne was released, and it was recently a free game for PlayStation Plus. Other than the game's age, why would Sony make it a free game other than to get that hype train going for when the sequel is officially announced? Number 4, new Star Wars games.
So what we're really trying to do at EA is cater to different areas of the Star Wars universe and create different game experiences that are tailor-made for those fans.
Well, Battlefront 2 was, hey, it was something, right? Hopefully, Electronic Arts learned a lesson in time for E3 because we're still holding out hope for some new Star Wars hope? Get it? A new hope? Anyway, now that Visceral Games has sadly been shut down, a lot of hope is put on the shoulders of the third-person action-adventure game that we know is probably coming from Respawn Entertainment. EA Vancouver is working on an open-world game set in the Star Wars universe as well. Sadly, this is basically all we know about in terms of future Star Wars games, so whatever EA announces, we'll hold out hope. But there better not be any loot boxes or microtransactions. Who are we kidding? There's gonna be, come on.
The Admiral created Inferno so something like this wouldn't happen again.
I know.
Number 3, multiple Rare games from new developers.
Yes, I got maybe.
Okay. What's your name?
Microsoft and Rare have recently teased lending Rare IPs to third-party developers, and that's not exactly a bad idea. This would allow the folks at Rare to work on Sea of Thieves and develop new projects, while other studios can keep their classic franchises alive. Should projects be announced at the Xbox briefing, we wouldn't be expecting any trailers or in-game footage. However, we could expect key developers briefly explaining their games. Hey, as long as the first bit of news is a new Banjo-Kazooie or a Conker game, that should be top priority, right? Number 2, Cyberpunk 2077.
Have a look in my eyes. Underneath my skin there is a violence. It's got a gun in its hand.
CD Projekt Red is listed as one of the exhibitors for E3, but the only game under their list is an unnamed RPG. This could be a brand new product, as recent rumors suggest, but this also could be Cyberpunk 2077. As much as we'd love to have yet another game on the way from the studio that gave us the Witcher trilogy, we really hope that game they'll be showing off this year is Cyberpunk. It's been 5 long years since we saw that stupid trailer, and the anticipation is practically unbearable at this point. If this mysterious new RPG is in fact Cyberpunk 2077, we're hoping to see some actual gameplay or maybe a trailer with characters that move. Will we get a release window? Unlikely, but we can dream, right? Before we unveil our top pick, here's some honorable mentions.
Watch your backs.
Number 1, a trailer for Elder Scrolls 6, Akavir. While we're more likely to see Bethesda's long-rumored sci-fi RPG, Starfield, we're swinging for the fences on this one. While many fans have specified that the next Elder Scrolls game will take place in Valenwood, we're placing our bets on Akavir, the mysterious continent that lies east of Tamriel. Valenwood would probably be just as wondrous to explore, but we're hoping for Akavir because we haven't seen what that continent or its strange inhabitants look like. So, to have a completely new territory to explore in the Elder Scrolls world would be pretty awesome, right? As much as we'd love to see a full trailer or even a gameplay of an alpha build, we know this probably won't be ready to show for at least a couple of years. But, you know, we're predicting and hoping at the same time. Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo and subscribe for new videos every day.